Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Apple report for Tuesday, March 19th, 2024. Let's take a look at the charts. Start with this image here. We had a sell signal, and that did hold buying pressures last week. This formation at 172.91 has been reduced to a minor point only, so it doesn't really have strong consequence. What does have strong consequence, in my opinion, is this descending one-third speed line that I've been mentioning all along, coming off this low as our four-star resistance, able to contain buying for the week, even well into April trade, and once tested or below which, I'm going to use the term now, once tested, or rather below which, now that we've tested it, 167.06 remains a 1 to 2 week target below 175.89. In other words, bearish momentum following that December all-time high does remain intact by one measurement below the 175.89 descending one-third speed line, and below which, over the next 1 to 2 weeks, 167.06 is in reach, is expected. That is long-term support, able to contain selling not only through April, but through the rest of the year. And from here, we can recover nicely into the low 200s within 2 to 3, 3 to 5 months, and even on to new continued highs as we move into later year. So that is the big picture. 167.06, big support. We're not going to see it today, but we do have overhead resistance at 175.89. If any of you were long up into yesterday, Monday, this was a good area to exit that long position if your time horizon is of the 3 to 5 day to 1 to 2 week variety. Now, we did come not too far off the mark from testing this long-term support a few weeks ago, and so maybe you got long down there in anticipation of bullish continuation through the second quarter or into the second quarter, into the later second quarter. That would be indicated technically with a settlement today above 175.89. But until then, 175.89 able to contain weekly buying pressures. I could reduce this to a 3-star resistance, but I want to keep it at 4 stars for now because I do think that if we close above it, it does indicate multi-week bullish continuation into the upper 180s. But until then, holding below 175.89, will keep 171.61 in reach over the next few days, possibly today. I do have a soft intraday pivot point at 173.95, and if we open below 173.95, we can quite easily test 171.61 today, where we could bottom out for the day and perhaps come off of here back to the 175.89 formation. I could have both of them drawn here. I don't. This channel bottom coming up at 171.61, able to contain session weakness. Once tested, we could tomorrow retest 175.89 and trade inside the 171.61 to 175.89 area for a day, 2 or 3 before the market closes outside that area and tips its hand in the respective direction. Downside, if we close below 171.61, 3 to 5 day swing traders play the short side down to 166.98, or in other words, 167.06 on the weekly chart, where once again we can bottom out through the second quarter and from there turn higher over that time frame. So if we open today, push or open above 173.95, we should actually retest 175.89, where we could top out once again for the week through next week, and from here fall back into the 167.06 region over the next week or two, and let's make that over the next 3 to 5 days if we close today below 171.61. So 3 to 5 day swing traders could consider buying 171.61, anticipating a rebound within not 3 to 5 days, more like 1 to 2, back to 175.89. But 3 to 5 day swing traders can also actually sell 175.89 because while I don't expect it within 3 to 5 days, by the end of next week anyway, 167.06. And 3 to 5 day swing traders can go short today with a settlement below 171.61. If you've done nothing and you're looking to go short, it would be a settlement below 171.61. And if we close today below 171.61, I think by Friday's close, we actually test 166.98 combined with 167.06, able to contain selling through the second quarter, even through the rest of the year. Of course, if on Friday we close not only below 167.06, but also at or below 165.38, a 1% violation of 167.06, we have a 3 to 5 month sell signal down to 136.21. So do not be long Apple any which way in any form. If your time horizon is anywhere from 3 to 5 weeks, to 3 to 5 months following a weekly settlement Friday of 165.38 or lower. Until then, bottom picking galore in that vicinity. And if we close today above 175.89, that signals a no longer anticipating 167.06 as an objective, and then anticipating, I think with recent volatility, a 2 to 3 week rally up to 187.73. So yes, closing above 175.89. If you're itching to go long Apple on the 2 to 3 week time horizon and beyond, it really is bottom picking 167.06 if given the opportunity, or buying a settlement above 175.89. And then I am expecting 187.73. This descending two-thirds speed line, by that point, able to contain buying through April and into May trade, and we can fall away from there. It would be a settlement above 187.73 that would then indicate this kind of a channel top in the low 200s within another 2 to 3 weeks or so. So it is stair step on the way up. Above 175.89, 187.73. Above 187.73, some point in the very low 200s up in this zone within another 2 to 3 weeks. But if you're looking for this low 200 area as a longer term objective, I think you can buy 167.06 all day long if given the opportunity, because I think we can rotate up into the low 200 area within 3 to 5 months or so of testing 167.06. This is a better image of that. Have I missed anything today? I really don't think so. Intraday pivot point 173.95, below which 171.61 in reach and able to contain session weakness, above which 175.89 in reach and able to contain weekly buying pressures. And in fact, holding below 175.89 will keep 167.06 long-term support in reach over the next week or two. If we close above 175.89, no good reason to be short Apple as we move through the rest of March and into early April, then expecting 187.73. Until then, we are, yes indeed, over the next week or two expecting 167.06. And if we close today below 171.61, we should see it pretty quickly by Friday's close, I suspect. I think that pretty much summarizes it for Tuesday's Apple Report. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. I'll be back tomorrow with Wednesday's Apple Report, and you have a great day.